Okay, welcome back. Next one, setting class path. Okay, so for example, there is a package. There is a package. This one, and the package name is my pack. Package name is my pack, and the my pack contains the classes a.java, b.java, and test.java like that. Some number of classes are there. Okay, so and this package is there in a folder somewhere. Okay. Now I want to access this package from outside. Okay. So for example, this is application 1, this one, application 2, this is application 3. Three different applications are there. This is application 1, this is application 2, this is application 3. Okay. Now if you want to provide, if you want to provide the package access to the outside applications. So then set the path with the package other sites with the package other sites. Right. So now we can set the class path using the following syntax. For example, I am in C drive. So for example, if the package is located at d:// demo and my pack, then the class path includes d:/demo. This can be set by using d:/. Suppose if you want to set the class path, so set class path is equal to d:/demo/. Okay. So then you can access the package from C drive, and other drives also. C drive and the other drives also. So this is the way of setting the class path. Setting the class path. Okay. Okay, so these are the steps to set the class path. So using the class path variable, we can set the path of the package. So where the package is available. Okay, so now let us see one example to set the class path. Okay, so for example, so my package is available in this e:/demo folder. Okay, so here I am creating one package. Package name is my pack, and I am writing one class here, class bank, string name, integer acc, uh, double balance, and write one constructor, so string name, integer acc, double bal. Okay, so this dot name is equal to name, and this dot account number is equal to account number. This dot bal equal to bal, and void display the account information. System dot out dot println. So what is name? Name is equal to name. System dot out dot println account number equal to acc. System dot out dot println balance equal to bal. Okay. Now here let us create an object for bank class. Bank B is equal to new bank. Now the constructor takes the name Alice. Account number is 123789, and the balance is so 30,000 something. Okay. Then invoke the method display b dot display, which prints. Okay. Now this is the class which is there in the package. Okay. This is the class inside the package. What is the package name? My pack. Okay. So please note down the program. Please note down the program. This is bank class. Okay. Now here simply invoke the method display method. Okay, by calling the constructor. Okay. Now there is a process to compile a class which is there inside the package. Okay. So you have to create one directory my pack here. Otherwise, you can compile the code using Java C space -d and dot, and the file name is test.java. Okay, this is the command to compile the code. Okay, so now here you can write. Okay, this part I am deleting. Okay, I think you have noted down this. Okay. So now to compile the package program, what you have to do is use the command this one. Otherwise, you can create a directory and then so now to run a package program directly. Okay. Then what you have to do is here Java space. So package name. What is the package name? My pack dot test. Okay. This is the process to run a program which is there to run a package program. Okay. So now let us come back to here. Now Java C append dot test dot Java. That means create the dot class file for this test dot Java in the current directory. That is D represents directory, hyphen D represents a directory, dot represents current directory, current working directory. That means under this / demo, now the package my pack will be created, and the under this my pack there are two class files, bank dot class and test dot class. Okay. Now let us execute this program. Okay, and see how. Okay, now the program compiled successfully. Now let us check what is there inside this demo directory. Now inside this demo directory, there is a package, my pack, which is created once we compile this. Okay, now please go through that my pack, my pack, and check there. Now see here, bank dot class and test dot class. Two files are created here. One is bank dot class, and second one is the test dot class. Two files are created. Okay, so now cd dot dot. Now if you want to execute Java, so my pack dot, what is the main class here? Test is the main class. Okay, now Java my pack dot test, name is equal to Alice, account number equal to 123789, and balance is equal to 30,000. Balance is equal to 30,000. Okay, so this is the output of this package program, my pack. Okay, so now if you want to execute this package program from a different directory. Okay, now suppose I am moving to D drive. Now from there I want to execute this Java my pack dot test. Okay, so now it is possible by setting the class path variable. Okay, so now how can you set the class path? Now earlier I set the class path. Okay, now see this command. Now this one. Now the set class path is equals to set class path is equal to /demo, /demo slash. Under this demo there is a package called my pack. There is a package called my pack. Okay. There is a package my pack, right? So when you set this class path, what happened is we can execute the program from anywhere. This one, okay, that is Java. So my pack dot test. Here also we can get the output. Okay, so like that we can access from anywhere the package my pack using the class path environment variable. Okay, by setting the class path variable. This is the advantage of the class path. Okay, so please note down the program. So now actually I am in this E drive. Okay, this is my current working directory, E drive. Now once a program package program is developed under this environment, now you can access the same variable, that is the same package, from anywhere. Okay, by setting the class path. How to set the class path? This is the command. Set space class path is equal to e colon slash demo slash. Now here actually my package is there here. Okay, do not include the package name here. Only specify the parent directory. Parent directory of the package. What is the parent directory of the package? e colon/demo. Okay. So now let us try the program and check it. So please note down this program. Okay. This is about setting class path. Okay. Now the next concept is access modifiers in Java. The next topic is access modifiers in Java. Okay. So now the basic purpose of the access modifiers in Java is, so access modifiers are sometimes called it as access specifiers. Okay. So now access modifiers are used to, the purpose of the access modifiers is are used to restrict the scope of a class, comma, a method or data members. Okay. Data members are used to restrict the scope of a particular class or a particular method or a particular data member. What you can do is use the access modifiers. Okay. So now how many access modifiers are there in Java? Now basically there are 4 access modifiers in Java. Okay. So namely, what is the first one? The first one is the default access specifier or public access specifier, and the private access specifier, protected access specifier, and the fourth one is the default access specifier. Default access specifier. Okay, these are the 4 different types of access specifiers in Java. One is called public, second one is private, and third one is the protected, and the last one is the default access specifier. Okay, there are 4 access specifiers. Now I will give you the brief description of these access specifiers in Java. Okay, next we will see. Okay, one by one. Okay, now first let us write down one table. Okay, so first try to draw one table like this. Okay, so, right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this is here also 1. Okay, this is 1. This is 2. This is 3 and 4. Okay. So now what is the first one is here I can write public, protected, and the default and private. Okay. So here you can write the same class. Uh, Here same package subclass. Here same package non subclass. Okay. Here different package subclass. Different package non subclass. Different package non subclass. Okay. Now suppose if the variable is declared as either the class or the variable is declared as public. Now we can access the variable in all places. Okay. Now we can access the variable in same class you can access, same package subclass you can access, same package non subclass you can access, different package subclass you can access, different package non subclass also you can access. Okay. So now this last one you can delete. This is not required. Okay. Clear. Now similarly, if the variable is declared as protected. The variable is declared as protected. Then within the same class we can access and same package subclass we can access, same package non subclass we can access, and different package subclass we can access, but different package non subclass we cannot access. Okay, that is the protected. And default, DEFAL, default means if no access specifier is mentioned, that will be treated as default access specifier. Okay. Now if it is default, same class you can access and the same package subclass you can access and the same package non subclass you can access, but different class different package you cannot access either in the subclass or non subclass. Okay. If it is private, only within the same class, so in no other places you cannot access. No. Okay, you cannot access in the remaining locations. Okay. Now this is the story behind this access specifiers. This is the abstract, so please remember this table. Okay. If it is declared as private, protected, default and public, protected, default and private, okay, then you can access the variable in the same class. If it is public, so whatever it may be in the same class you can access it. Okay. So now same package subclass only public, protected and default you can access. Okay. And same package non subclass default also possible. Different package only public and protected. Different package non subclass only public. Only public you can access. Okay. This is the picture of the access specifiers in Java. Okay, so please note down the table, then we will see the one by one. Okay, examples, with examples you will see one by one. Please note down the table. Okay, so now let us see one by one. Okay, so I'm deleting this table, right? So now the first one, the default access specifier. Okay, now if no access modifier is specified, if no access modifier is specified, then it will be treated as default access specifier. Default access specifier. Okay. That means no access modifier is specified for a class. Okay, for what? For a class, comma, a method, or any data member. Any data member. Then it will be treated as a default access specifier. Okay. So now when a class or a method or a data member is declared as default, okay, then it will be accessed only within the package, only within the same package. That's what I told you in the table also. Okay, within the, you can write it as same package, only within the same package. Okay, so in other packages you cannot access it. Okay, in other packages you cannot access. Suppose this is package 1, this is package 2. Okay, package 1 and package 2. So this is package P1 and this is package P2. Okay, now here a.java is there, this b.java is there. Suppose here I am trying to access a.java here. Okay, trying to access a.java is here. Okay, now this is wrong, this will not be accepted. Okay, here this you cannot access here. Okay, this is wrong. This is one package P1, this is package P2. Okay. Suppose if I write import this class A and this class A is declared as here protected, now you cannot access the protected members. Okay, cannot be accessed here, right? This is about the default access specifier. Okay, so now let us see one example, right? So this I am deleting. Okay. So now here what I am doing is here here I am creating one package. So let us create one directory mkdir. So p1. So this p1 is already available here. Let us create one more directory. So pack1 and cd pack1. Okay. Here one class you can take notepad a.java. Notepad a.java. Now package. What is the package name here? The pack1. Now no access specifier is specified here. Okay. So while show a, so one method I am writing here, show and system dot out dot println. So this is a. Now close this and close this. Okay. This is package p1. Okay. This is pack1. Now let us compile java c a dot java here. Now the program compiled successfully. Let us come back here. Okay. Now in demo, let us create one more package. Another package pack2 and import. So pack1 dot a here. Pack1 dot a here. Okay. Now here what you have to do is let us create object for a is equal to new a. A is equal to new a. Now let us compile the code java c -d test.java. Now see here what happened. Now it will not be allowed here. Now here test.java error a is not public in pack1. Cannot be accessed from outside package. This is what I told you. Default means only within the package. Only within the package. Okay, suppose if there is a class b which is there in the same package pack1. Okay, there you can access it, but outside the class we cannot access the uh, class a. Okay, because a is not public, which is default, which has the access specifier default, so that the default classes the default members we cannot access outside the package. That is only within the package. That's what I told you, the point. No access specifier, the class method are, it will be treated as access specifier. And a method is data member is declared as default, then it will be accessed only within the same package. Outside the package we cannot access it. Clear? So this is about the case one, that is a default access specifier. Okay, default access specifier, right? Next, second one, let us coming to the second case. What is the second one? Private access specifier. Okay, so now we can declare the private classes or methods or data members using the keyword. What is the keyword? Private. Before the class name and before the method name we can use the keyword private. Okay, so now if a member or class is declared as private, okay, then we can access them, okay, only within the class. So outside class we cannot access. Now private has very tough access. Okay, so that is we cannot access the private members outside the class. Okay, you cannot access in outside the class. Only within the class only you can access the private members. Outside class you cannot access it. Okay. So now let us see one example. Suppose I'll show you one example. Okay. So let us come back to here. CLS. Now this is a test, right? Suppose I am creating one more package 3. Okay, I'm not importing anything here. Here I am writing one class. So class A. Okay. Now here I am writing one private method. Private void display. Okay. System dot out dot println. Let us take A here. Now close this and close this. Okay. Now I am creating object for class A here and accessing the private member A dot show and accessing the private member A dot show here. Okay. Where sorry, not show, display A dot display. Okay. Now this is class A. This is class test. Now from the class test, I am accessing the private member of class A at disp. Okay. Now let us compile this and see what happens. Sorry, here one compile time error is there actually. Right. Now see here. Now error disp has private access in class A. What is the error here? Error display method has private access in A, so that you cannot access A dot display. You cannot access A dot display in line number 14. Okay. So in line number 14, I am trying to access the private member here. Okay. So accessing private member. Okay. Accessing private member. Now it is not possible. Okay. So we cannot access the private members outside the class. Okay. So that is the second one, private. Okay, that is only within the class only. This private method void display is allowed only within the class A. Outside class A you cannot access it. Okay. Right. So now the third one, let us see simple example. Okay. Now how to declare a protected member, protected variable or protected class. Now we can declare a method or class or a data member using data member as protected using the keyword protected. Okay. Now the protected members. Now what happens when a member method so now the protected members are classes or methods are only visible only visible in the same package or subclasses in the different package. Subclasses of the different package. Okay. Within the same package as well as subclasses of the different packages. That's what I shown you in the table also. Please verify the table. In the table also I told you the protected. Okay. Now the protected members can be accessed in the same package as well as subclass of the different packages. Okay. Non-classes of different non-subclasses of different packages we cannot access. Okay. Right. Now let us see one example. I'll show you. Right. So now suppose let us take one package. Uh, let us take one package here. Delete this class. Okay. So let us create one package. Suppose pack 3. Pack 3 is already there. Okay. Suppose pack 4 is there here. Okay. Now cd pack 4. Here you can take one class notepad a.java. Okay. Now package here pack 4 is there. Okay. Now here write one public class here. So public class A, and here write one protected method. Protected void show. So system dot out dot println A. Close this and close this. Okay, this is package 4. Now compile the code Java C a dot Java. Okay, now which creates a dot class file. Okay. Now clear the screen and come back to the root directory cd dot dot. Okay. Now in demo there is a class test is already there here. Now here what I am doing is package. So this is my pack file. Package a pack file, and here I am importing import pack 4 dot a. Pack 4 dot a. Now here class test extends. Class test extends class A. Class test extends class A. Okay. Class test extends class A. Now suppose if I write like this, a dot, I think in class A, what I have written, the show method is there. Okay, A is equal to new A. Now let us compile this Java C hyphen D dot D test dot Java. Okay. Now see here what happened. Now A has protected access in A dot show. Okay, protected access in A dot show. Okay, because here test class is there in test package here. Okay, test class is there in test class here. Okay, now A is there in a different package. Okay, A is there in different package. Okay, so because it is protected, you cannot access it, right? Now for example, if I am creating test here, test t is equal to new test. Okay, test t is equal to new test. Now t dot show. T dot show. Now see here what happens. Now let us compile the code. Okay, sorry this one. Now compile the code. Alright. Now program compiled successfully. Java. Okay. This is there in pack 4. Okay, pack 4 or pack 5 dot test. Okay, now this is so the method A. Okay, so because A test is the subclass for A, test is the subclass for A, so that we can access even though it is in a different package, that is pack 5, pack 4. Now test becomes the subclass of A, so that the members of protected members of A can be accessed from the context of test. Okay, that's what I shown you in the table. Okay, subclass of different package also you can access. If it is a protected member, subclass of different package also we can access the members of the protected class or protected method. Okay, this is about the protected, but you cannot directly access using object of A here. Okay, using the subclass you can access it. Okay, what is the subclass of A here? Test is the subclass of A, so that we can access the members of protected members of class A, even though it is in a different package. Now see the table. Okay, so this is about protected. Now the public, the last one is the public. Now public access specifier has the wide scope. Okay, so now the last one, fourth one, public. Now it has a wide scope. Okay, so that is we can access the public members or classes. Okay, okay, access from everywhere. Okay, everywhere in the program. So that is within the program. Okay, within the package. Okay, and outside the package, within the subclass and the non subclass, anywhere we can access. Okay, so earlier I told you one example what it is, cd pack 4. Okay, so under this there is a class notepad. Earlier I made it as protected. Suppose if it is in a public, it is now public. Suppose now compile this java c a.java. Okay, so 2 times public. There is a spelling mistake. This is public. Okay, now compile this. Right, now come back to this. Now suppose earlier using class A object we are unable to access the show method of class A. Yes or no? Now a dot show. Now I am trying to access this. Okay, now java c hyphen d, then java pack 5 dot test. Okay, now it is happily you can run this code. Okay, if it is public. Okay, so this is about the public access specifier. Okay, so this is regarding the access specifiers in java or access modifiers or visibility control. Sometimes it is also known as the visibility control. Okay, so thank you.